Fine day. Is it not?
I don't even know what the hell's something right there. That's a little weird. Alright. I apologize. I just got back from a run when I'm around with my son. And with that, I'm going to probably be on here for about an hour before I do my workout and continue editing to drop all the other things out. So this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. Let me go ahead and hit this. Welcome to Gaming for Mental Health, where individuals like you and me, since you're on here as well, like to multitask. We're going to be watching and reacting to videos. Sometimes even doing watch parties on anime or even movies. I'm going to end up starting a Patreon for that eventually, while at the same time enjoying some good gameplay. But I ain't going to hold you. I'm going to go ahead and jump straight into this, because I'm limited on time today.
Do you have a moment?
Do I have a moment? That's a good question.
Over the last 24 hours, 17 earthquakes hit near Area 51, and they weren't small earthquakes. 4.4 magnitude.
Nothing strange, at least not yet. But as we move closer, something else appears, right next to it. A shape, not rock, not coral, bones, but not human. The structure, the proportions, they don't match anything we know. Long limbs.
Something jumped from that balcony to the floor, and it ran to my house.
On Mardi Gras, there's a man on one of these upper floors, super drunk, falls over the railing, splat on the ground, and you can see blood running out of his ear into the soil.
He gave the spirit
directly to the land.
And then this happened.
Of course, that helps.
Man, Grand Rising to the collective. Y'all know we back at another thing, another reaction. I appreciate everybody being tapping in right now at the 7. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell so always notified whenever we drop new uploads. Y'all know we come with about 4 videos every single step. This is entertainment purposes as well. And when you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, helps like the grow, helps like the video, helps my people who like the sound. Tap in this nice. I appreciate you watching on TV, whatever they say is official 7. Might be training 1 or 2. I hope not. But I did say, I see a lot of y'all comments saying, y'all love the intro. I seen y'all send it before. Y'all doing the intro. Again, don't feel away. Don't feel shy or it's wrong to send me clips. Hey, y'all doing the intro. We just say one day, like I said, I wanted to do this before, but nobody sent it up. Everybody send me clips, and I'm doing the intro. And to start the video, I will edit it to where it's the collective doing the intro. Every word for word is different people. And I wouldn't do it that day. I'm gonna give y'all. I want the world to see y'all. Everybody did not see my face once. How about everybody see the collective's face? And it's all of us. All of us doing the intro. That shit makes me hype. When I see comments, y'all repeating me, y'all love the intro. I literally did not start the intro for y'all to start falling in love with it. It was just something I started doing. Organically. Now I love it. But I appreciate y'all, man. Love y'all collective. But y'all know what it is. Let's get straight to the video. Man, let's go.
New Orleans. People look at this as like a haunted playground. Why do you think that is?
Because it is. It's so powerful that even the average person will start to pick up that something. different. Above us are slave quarters. This used to be the big house. That's everywhere in New Orleans. It's history of the place.
Do you think this city attracts people that are spiritually reckless?
Yeah, most people don't even understand the value of their own spirits. They're really easy to take from. There's a reason that there's alcohol available 24/7. There are parties 24/7.
Yeah.
During one Mardi Gras, there's a man on one of these upper floors over there, super drunk, falls over the railing and splat on the ground, and you can see blood running out of his ear into the soil.
He gave the spirit
Directly to the land.
This is literally what's going on. There is life outside of the ice walls, people. And they are keeping it from us, and they do not want us to see what is out there. Because if we discover that there's life beyond the ice walls, then guess what? We're not going to play into the money game. And they want to control you through the money. This is why everything in reality is based on money. The crazy part is there's things that you can't even imagine out there. Water that you drink that can cure anything. Fruits that can give you abilities when you eat it. Things that are beyond your comprehension. All outside the ice walls. But you know what we're doing? We're going to work being a slave. Day in.
Hold on. Is he saying that the Grand Line is real? He said there is water that can cure any disease, fruits that you can eat to give you abilities. If that's the case, I want the gum fruit. Give me the gum fruits and the flame fruits. I think I'd be pretty dope with those two. Yeah. Gum and flame. Because I don't think I need the hard. Stop.
They told everybody that the continent that we know is just it. That's the biggest lie ever. And it's such a lie that all countries agreed and signed something called the Antarctic Treaty. And that right there proves that all countries came together to keep you and me and the rest of the billions of people out of Antarctica. Why? Because outside of Antarctica, if you keep going a little further, there's a whole completely existence out there. And we can experience that if we all just come together to get out of here. Wake up, people. I believe there's land outside as well.
There is.
There's verses, so there's points on the pyramid, right? At the angles. And that's where the energy enters into. The lines from one vertice to another, that's where the energy travels along those lines. So if you think about a hexagon shape, right? The six-sided hexagon, which is common shape you see in beehives. It's a beehive shape. All the energy flows in vortexes to the center. And at the center, it dissipates outward. So in a pyramid, all the energy vortexes within the pyramid all the way to the apex. And then it disperses out through the apex. That's how the energy travels through the pyramid. But you can use these shapes as containment fields for energy, for certain negative energy. That's what they were used for. Some of the seals of Solomon, some of these ancient magic symbols are actually containment spells for entities. So I hypothesize that certain structures like the pyramids, where they say they were tombs, I'm like, maybe that's what they are. Imprisonment tombs for ancient spirits to keep them where they are. I associated that with some of these buried craft, and I'm like, maybe this is a technology to further contain some of these entities. Top structure has a lot to do with it. It could be just a marker, but also an extra layer of protection, aside from the actual technology. Because, we really don't know what they are. We would assume that they were some type of mothership or some type of craft that would carry a huge crew. But we really don't know. There are these stories about that being the case, that buried beneath these structures like cigarettes in Mesopotamia, these are tombs of some of these ancient gods, which would be the Nephilim. Because they were actually, some of them were actually ruling kings. Certain things do line up.
Is that a ratio? I remember Alexander was shaking some hair for the tree. That was an ancient Puerto Rican practice. My ancestors were tapped into nature. This is what we all have to do. Check this out.
This is the inspiration for the Tree of Souls in Avatar. This is a tree in Puerto Rico, also known as Boriquen, the indigenous name. in which this tree, actually called Yabisi, was used by Tainos to connect themselves to the spirit world and their ancestors. As I have posted, Taino culture is one of the bases of the inspiration for the first movie of Avatar. Not just the trees itself, but the hamakas, the bioluminescent bays, the weapons, the attire. The name for the chief of the Navi people in the forest, Kasik, directly taken from the word Kasike.
You see, Mother Nature is a feminine energy. And we can't help feminine energy if the women right now in current modern day are not in their feminine energy. Women, we need you to all come together and start helping the community, because feminine energy is what helps this whole planet. Mother Nature is feminine energy. That's why she grows things all around. Women all over the world need to get back to this. Connect yourselves to nature. You are nature. Once you connect to nature, nature gives you visions, gives you truth, gives you answers to things you have questions for. All that is divine is within all of us being one. Once women all over the world start coming together and doing this, everything's going to make sense. And what did they do? They put it in entertainment.
This is a place for prayers to be heard.
They showed you guys right in your face what it was like when you connect your hair to a tree. And we just laughed about it and enjoyed it like entertainment. The whole time, the truth was in your face. The planet is living. It's actually alive. We're not just on a rock floating in space. That's not true at all. So women, you know what you guys gotta do.
Wait, so y'all really thought that it was humans controlling this world? No. King Charles is in America. Why do you think they keep speaking about UFO files? Once the population really find out who's controlling things, I guarantee they will not sleep. All these movies we were watching about reptilians, draconians, we say shit. Let's get our popcorn, let's get our hot dogs, let's watch. They're not movies. This video is about to get a little dark and a little deep. Stay with me. No man should bow to another man. But what if we are not violent to men? Remember Queen Elizabeth? They said she passed away in 2022. That's a lie. She really passed away in 2019. Remember, it's all about the crown, and the word means crown. So when she passed away in 2019, they were trying to say that it's the crown. The crown is being passed from her to her son. These people are not really people. I know it's kind of hard for people to understand this, but it's facts. Everything is about numbers. She passed away at the age of 96 or 69. Number 9, completion of a cycle. The number 9 represents Indians, closers, spiritual wisdom, humanitarianism, and karma. Kabbalah 6 stands for home, family, nurture, responsibility, unconditional love. 96 signals the important phase. Life is ending. If you really look at the world, nothing is the same. I mean, nothing. It just feels dead. Like it wasn't ending. That's because it was. The crown got passed. Yes, it's all about the crown. They don't want to tell you this, but I'm about to tell you this. They are really playing chess with our spirits. Yes, these people sell spirits. Yes, these people eat our energy. Negative energy and positive energy. If you look at the chessboard, you see white pieces and black pieces. You don't want to be white. You don't want to be black. You want to be gray. Keep your energy. If you are gray, you don't play the game. They can't move your spirit around the universe. When you open this, you will start seeing this. But if you keep this closed, you will only see this. So-called elites that wear the crown, they come from the Draco star constellation. Let's just say they are pirates. It takes spirits and they ship them throughout the universe. So the people that control this world, they come from Draco. What they did was they took our spirits and sold it to another star constellation called Canis Major, the dog star. Just think about it. All the names you can give God, you give your dog. God is dog spelled backwards. They're trying to tell you that our God comes from the dog star.
Alright, y'all. So this has been going on. I have more videos that I took from my phone, but I had to get on Instagram and show y'all this. I am not crazy. So earlier I was going to the store, right? And I seen the clouds over in this direction. And I said, damn, I ain't never seen clouds like that. And I tried to take a video of it. I couldn't get the light had turned. And so I'm like, bro, I've never seen clouds like this. It looks like some shit gonna pop out. Now I'm sitting on my couch And bro, y'all, this is not lightning, dude. Okay, that little part looked like lightning, but the rest of this is not lightning, dude. Look at this. This is fighting in the sky. They cover it up with the clouds. It's like coach shit. I don't know how to explain this, but this is real life, y'all. This is literally live right now. Taylor Nicole, look at this. Wow. And it's only here. The rest of the sky is freaking clear.
Now, I'm not saying I disagree, because I kind of agree. Well, maybe not to be exact, because I think they're fighting too. Maybe not right there, I don't agree. Not that I disagree. But my question is, if they are, then why the pieces ain't falling out the sky hitting the ground? Or is that why we starting to see these meteors hitting the ground? I don't know. Y'all tell me. Let me know your thoughts, man. I'm just trying to answer the questions. Make some shit make sense to me. Let me know. She not wrong though. Shit be weird.
I keep telling y'all something is about to happen, and nobody's paying attention. You just had some very important people saying that they believe in 2027 aliens are going to make contact with Earth. And now, over the last 24 hours, 17 earthquakes hit Area 51, and they weren't small earthquakes. 4.4 magnitude, back to back. Now you gotta ask yourself this. Why is it ground shaking on one of the most secretive military zones on Earth? The same place tied to alien sites, underground bases, and classified experiments. You really think that's natural? Then we still have 15 scientists either missing or deceased. No explanation. Now connect the dots. For years, insiders and high-level officials have hinted at things that they can't fully explain. We're talking about crafts the size of football fields, objects moving in ways that don't follow human physics, stopping in midair, accelerating instantly, and then disappearing. You gotta remember that this is Area 51. This is the place that people have believed for decades is hiding the truth, recovered technology, non-human intelligence, things they don't want the public to ever see. Now ask yourself, earthquakes shaking the ground, scientists disappearing. What if they're moving something? Or better yet, what if they're activating something? What I will tell you is, this ain't home.
Okay, so my friends and I got this cabin. It's in the middle of the woods, and we got it as like a little vacation for the week. And there's some weird things that are happening. So this is the first bathroom. This shower, I was in the room, but she was there. Yeah, so we were watching a movie in the room right here, and this shower turns on, and we hear it like on full blast, just like water coming out, and then our friend walks in here and tries to turn it, like see what's going on, and as soon as she comes in the door, it just stops. Okay, so now we're in my room, and right here on the ground, in the middle of the night, 5 o'clock in the morning, and I hear scratching coming from under the floor. Okay, here's the worst part. I woke up with this, and these, like, that's not a coincidence. So we're staying here for 6 more nights. I don't know what time, but I'll keep you updated.
Somewhere on the peninsula, a man records a video of an ancient fortress that was built in 1725. Obviously, the fortress has stood the test of time, seeing that it's still intact. But it's not the durability of this place that baffles men who filmed this. Instead, it's what appears at this place that's left them pretty spooked. He was taking a video while he and his brother explored the fortress. Although many tourists come here, very few know that the fort has taken the lives of many pirates who invaded the peninsula during the 18th century. Knowing this, the man couldn't help but feel a haunting presence while being here. Now, the quality is far from HD, but the video still captures footage of something visible and quite peculiar. This is what's going on. The man who took this had no idea that something appeared around the fort. He further asked that this, whatever it was, had been inside the closed-off section to the public. There was no way that a person could have accessed this area, as no one had stepped foot there for years. If it wasn't a person, as many believe, then what exactly was this? Now, it is kind of odd how, despite the video's quality, we can still make out distinct figures in the distance. But this, even from a not so far distance, is hard to make out. While some speculate that it might be the spirit of a pirate who died while crossing the fort, others are simply baffled by the clip. Although uploaded in 2023, this video continues to remain a mystery.
This happens a lot in anti environments. We see this story.
I collect Native American artifacts. Basically, my buddy and I, we went one afternoon. We find some stuff. We take it. So I go home. I lived in a cabin at the top of the hill in the middle of the woods. 4 or 5 nights in a row, my truck alarm started going off. Didn't think anything about it. Went to bed sober. It wasn't like I had a wild, crazy night or anything like that. I think I woke up and I had my kitchen window had been unlatched and pushed open. Dude, my wife and I bought this mirror. And so she and I like hung this mirror above our bed. We looked at it really good. We went, okay, good, go to bed. The next day, the mirror's got a giant scratch across the freaking mirror. There was 1 week that I woke up every single night at 2:59 or 3 a.m. on the freaking dot. I woke up, borderline having a panic attack. My heart was racing. I was sweating. And I turned my lamp on and I put my feet on the side of the bed. And I stand up. When I stood up, something jumped from that balcony to the floor, and it ran through my house. To the point where I grabbed my gun, dude, and I freaking racked that thing and ran downstairs, and I freaking vetted my entire house. I checked every corner, every closet, and everything was so real that I was convinced that somebody was in my house. And dude, there was nothing.
Damn. Shit, I don't know, man.
This Reddit user claims that after 3 years of hearing noises from Ty's kitchen, they finally captured a photo of what's been haunting his apartment with a night vision camera. A tall figure standing, so clear that most people thought it could be an actual person squatting inside their apartment. To further investigate this claim, the user recorded a video in night mode in the same area, and they captured this unsettling sight. If you look closely, the figures seem to be moving erratically, almost as if they're paranoid of being caught. Some people thought it was Dave Grohl, some said Keanu Reeves, hell, some even said Jesus. To make this even more eerie, according to the poster, their girlfriend was in an adjacent room watching television while this video was being recorded. Additionally, the room that is directly behind the figure in the video is the pantry. However, according to the user, there is no crawl space that is big enough for a person to fit through if there were to be a squatter. Whether it could be a hoax, I guess I'll leave that up for you to decide.
I gotta upgrade my graphics card real quick. Update the graphics driver.
I don't know how that app is even still legal.
Have you ever heard about the random app? It's this app, right, where it's like you run coordinates and then you flip the coordinates and then you just find random objects and random things, right? It's a little weird. People have theories that was run by the dark web or whatever. There was this one situation in Seattle where these kids were doing random objects next to this beach and shit, and they see a suitcase. The coordinates literally led them to the suitcase. So they see the suitcase, they open it up, they see plastic bags and stuff. They're just saying, yo, what's the smell? They start poking at it, whatever. They look inside it, they see like blood, and then they determine that it's a 35-year-old Jessica Lewis and 27-year-old Austin Leonard. They basically trace it back to where they live, the landlord and shit, they were renting this stuff. They talking nobody used to himself. He has three of interviews and also essay. I want to do the word, and I don't know where a new person wanted to live there. There's already some that is, saying they want to say now a new person wants to live there. They didn't say her name, she wanted to go under anonymous. She said that when she was looking at the place, it was weird and stuff, it was eerie. There was marks on the floor, scratches, there was also scratches on the guy's face, and then there was also plastic all over the basement. She said that supposedly she saw a hand underneath the pile of clothes, a bloody hand. She reported to the cops, the neighbors as well said that they heard some weird noises coming from the house, like loud bang, screams and shit. Ended up chucking the bodies, put them in the suitcase, and basically it was all because they didn't pay him rent.
Wow. Bro, see, That is crazy. I don't know.